Hey everybody, we're making some steam. Wow, we're already losing steam. We're losing steam. I get it. So I am firing up my steamer because my hat needs reblocking. This is my favorite hat right now. It's been my favorite for a few years. It's a Biltmore. It is a Hunt Club hat made for their 100th anniversary. I've not been able to find another one like it. But as I wear it out in the world and it gets occasionally rained on, I Scotch guard it. But still, the moisture and the humidity tends to make this bowl like this. And frankly, I just like it when it's a little bit flatter. I prefer it when it's a little flatter. So I'm going to do some steaming and some cleaning on this guy. Not too much cleaning. I like it a little bit dirty. But I really want to get this guy softened up. And then I'm going to use the foam here, the foam board, to kind of mold it for me. And you know, there's a shame about hats is that there's not enough good hats in the world. I think more people should be wearing hats. I was watching a couple of airport workers work in the sun the other day, and they were just like facing the sun with no hats on. And I was like, I was panicked on their behalf. But the fact is like back in the day when you had hats, you would take it to your milliner and they would reblock it for you if it got messy or mungy or if it got all rained on. And a hat that gets rained on definitely needs a little bit of TLC and special care. No matter how badly, no matter how much you Scotch guard it, it's going to need some help. And I think I've already done a video just like this. So I'm just letting the heat work its way through the brim here evenly. And I can feel it here. I can feel it getting warmer here as I maintain a consistent kind of spread. And all I've got here is an industrial steamer that I bought without the upper rack and without the bottle, and it was nice and cheap on eBay. Yeah, now I can, so what the steam does is it goes into the felt and it softens everything. It creates more elasticity, and felt like leather can get quite elastic in the presence of humidity and water. I normally do this about every 6 months. Okay, I gotta soften it up again and get the weights ready. A little bit slow on the uptake there. Let's try that again. There. If you get one and you operate it like this, oh, I cooled it down, didn't I? Yeah. If you get one and you operate it like this, don't let it go dry. You can burn out the element if it's... The water that it's turning to steam is actually, it's really important that that water be allowed to cool the element. And if it doesn't, that element just overheats. Yeah, you can feel it getting soft and plastic. It's great. Yeah, that feels pretty good. All right. I did have one. Excellent. Haha. All right. This tool that I was so happy to remember that I had is a bone burnisher. It is high heat resistance, and it's great for adding creases to things when you need to. Ooh, that's really not happy. That's not happy at all. I have messed that up. I was too quick. Do this on a piece of PVC. I didn't support it underneath. That's my issue here. And so it buckled underneath into the hole because I wasn't paying careful enough attention. It's don't get me wrong, it's really scary to block your hat. It took me a couple of years of reading about it. I mean, look, I put a lot of things on the back burner. So I spent a long time sort of looking at hat blogs and watching people steam hats and reading about it. And again, it is both a highly refined art form and simpler than you think. Both of these things are true. Or let's say, like some art forms, it is the threshold to appreciable results is lower than you think, even though high facility at the high end is hard to get to. Does that make sense? There's a lot of disciplines like that, where like getting a reasonable result, ceramics is one. Getting a reasonable result, not too difficult, but getting a super refined result can take decades of training, right? All right, so let's get this nice and soft, okay? And we're gonna get this guy here. I'm gonna get it right there. Yep. Okay. Boink. All right. We'll let that sit for a few minutes. I don't know why I was thinking this was useful to me. Okay. Let's see how we did. All right, it's a little bit hard. That's okay. That's all right. Feeling okay about that. Happy again. It's a little it's a little extreme in its flatness. That will balance out in the next couple of days, but that's the way I like it. I like it like that. This style of hat, I feel like this is kind of a Homburg, although Homburg's more of a, but it's a funny one. All right. Thank you guys for joining me while I fixed my favorite hat and got it ready for wearing again. I will see you next time. Cheers.
Thank you for watching that video. If you're anything like me, you were watching it wondering, Adam, how can I spend more time with my friends in the outdoors under improvisatory and impromptu conditions? And I would counsel you to go to adamsavage.com and buy yourself one of my bedrolls, which will allow you plenty of dry yet comfortable socializing on grass or any other place you find yourself. I've had one of these in the trunk of my car for 25 years. Okay, I haven't been making these for 25 years. It was somebody else's until I made my own. Okay, adamsavage.com. I'll see you there.